So this is Unit 2, Day 5. All right. If it doesn't sound as if it doesn't sound the same as the previous videos, because I have to record these at home now. I don't have time to come to school in the morning to record them and then do that. So I'm doing it on like a Saturday morning here. All right, let's see. So if a fight breaks out behind me because there's a supermarket behind me and people start yelling at each other, it's not me, okay? All right, so write this down right now. Unit 2, Day 5, November 4th, 2024. Today we're going to spend one more day, actually 2 more days, on this topic, missing value, all right, in proportion. So press pause right now and copy everything on this screen first. Okay, all right, I'm going to keep talking. So, in case you've been partying too hard during the Halloween weekend, all right, I'm here to refresh your memory. So, here, last week, when was the last time you had school? Yeah, as of last Thursday, right, that was Halloween, we had seen proportions. First of all, what are proportions again, right? So, there are two ratios that are equal, right? So these two ratios that are equivalent in value forms a proportion. All right, don't worry, the video won't be too long today, okay? So, right, how can you tell if two ratios are in proportion, right? Well, you can cross multiply them, right? So for instance, 2 times 6 is 12, 4 times 3 is 12. We know that these two ratios are said to be in proportion, correct? So, and having known that since last week, the question last Thursday was, okay, if that is true, so if these two ratios are already in proportion, and you can tell because of this equal sign here, the question is, well, let's say if one of these values, mainly x, is missing, the question would be, let me see if I know how to use the eraser function. Nope, that is not an eraser function. I messed up. Let's see if this is an eraser function. Oh, all right. So, what would be the missing value right here? That's the question. Okay. So what do we do, right? What did we do? Well, we took the two numbers that we know and we multiplied them. So that's 9 times 10. What's that? 90, right? And I take these two other values and I attempt to multiply them. So 6 times x, you can't multiply a number with a letter, right? I mean, it's not rocket science. Even a brain surgeon cannot multiply a number with a letter. So all we can say is 6x, meaning if you take a number multiplied by a letter, all you can do is just put them next to each other like that. There's nothing more you can do about it. Okay, so don't try to. Now, the question is something like this. Okay, so these two values are supposed to be equal. 6x is 90. So let's think about this. 6 times what number gives you 90? All right, so take out your calculator. All right, use the one on your laptop. 6 times what gives you 90? How would you find out? Right, you divide, right? You divide 90 by 6. So, okay, I'm going to divide 90 by 6. And what would you get here? Yeah, it's 15. So the missing value here is 15. In other words, x is 15. Okay, so that's what we talked about last Thursday. And if I didn't do a good enough job last Thursday, this is your second chance to understand this. So let's take so let's take a look at two more examples, and then I'll let you practice for a little bit, and then that's it. Okay. So the reason why I'm not giving you that many examples is I want to give you one final chance to understand how to do this. So if you don't understand it, it is your responsibility to press pause, try these questions on your own, or rewind and watch it again. That's why I'm giving you the time here. Like if you don't understand it, don't just try to end the video. Okay, the goal is to understand, not to watch. Okay, so here again. Okay, write down these two questions first. So press pause, write down these two questions. Okay, all right, and we're back. So here, I'm going to multiply the two values I know first. So 10 times 10 is 100. Now, these examples, I'm doing it on purpose. Some of these might have decimals in it. And that's okay. All right, you got a calculator. All right, you'll survive. So 8 times n, right? I don't know what that is, so I'm just going to write 8 times something. And 8 times something gives me 100. What would that number be? That's the question. Right? How would you find out? Well, I'll take 100 and divide it by 8, right? See how many times 8 can go into 100, and then I'll have my answer over here. Right? So, okay, what's 100 divided by 8? All right, hold on one second. Let me grab my cell phone and use the calculator real quick. Okay, let's see. 100 divided by 8 is 12.5. All right, so right here, the missing value, our answer is 12.5. Okay, we're good here? All right, let's do one more. So here again, I have 7 and 3. By the way, I think what you've also seen is this. I think sometimes you think that this is the only place where you can have a missing value. That's not true. Okay, so let's see if we have different examples other than this. But all right, so 7 times 3 is 21. 5 times what? 5 times what gives us the 21? All right, so okay, you divide. All right, what's 21 divided by 5 on your calculator? All right, so let's see. All right, I got 4.2. So should you. So the missing value and the answer is 4.2. Okay, all right. Now, right now, press pause and try these 3 questions. And then when you're done, I will go over each and every one of these with you. Okay, so press pause right now. Okay, and we're back. Now, so you see, right? In this number 1 here, the letter N is at the bottom on the left side, right? For number 2, the X here, the missing value, is on the bottom right-hand side, right? So you can see that they're positioned differently sometimes. Okay, so don't get thrown off. Okay, all right, so here I'm going to take the 2 numbers I can see first. I'm going to multiply them. Now, what's 7 times 7? Right, 49. 8 times n, right? 8 times a number is 49. So how many times can 8 go into 49? Well, let's see. All right. 49 is going to be some weird number, right? Is it? 6.125. Okay. So you see how like I'm using slightly more complicated numbers, right? For these questions because it's our second time doing this. Okay. All right. So here we're going to do 8 times 3. That's 24. 4 times x is 4x, right? 4 times a number. So, okay, 4 times what gives you 24? All right, no calculator needed. Yeah, 6, right? So this one's a whole number, okay? Just trying to keep you guys on your toes. All right, last one. Here I'm multiply the 2 numbers I know first. So that's 3.1 times 6.8. So you see what I'm trying to do here, right? I'm trying to give you a question with decimals. 3.1 times 6.8, 21.08. And then 7.5 times x, right? 7.5 times a number, right, gives you 21.08. So I think you're used to the steps already. So we'll take 21.08 divided by 7.5. What is it? 7.5? And that is, oh man, that's some crazy number. Okay, there's a reason why the number is so crazy here. I'll write the whole thing out as I see it. All right. And the reason why this number is so crazy is because I made the question up, so I didn't have an answer that I like thought about first. So we'll just round it to the nearest. We haven't talked about rounding yet, have we? So I'm going to round it to the first two digits, so after the decimal. So that's just round to the ones, tenth, hundredths. I'm just going to round to the nearest hundreds. Okay? So this is cool. All right. I think that's it for today. Okay? So because I'm assuming you will take the time to do these. So tomorrow I'm gonna just let you practice for the whole period, and then you should be good. Now I gotta tell you, so if you really if you think you got this, that's good. If you don't, tomorrow is your one chance to really get this down, because when I come back and we are going to do these activities online, some of which is going online shopping. If you can't solve these, it's going to be very difficult for you to do the activities with your classmates. So, understand that right now you're building skills. So make sure you have these skills down so that when we come back, we can have, all that crazy, crazy fun together in class. Okay? So, all right. I'm going to sign off here. Thanks for watching. All right. If you finish early, perhaps you can go on Delta Math and do your homework. Okay. All right. I'm going to sign off here. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys. Now, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is election day, so you guys don't have school. Okay? So I will see you guys on Wednesday. All right. Bye now. OMG, that was so good.